Kaya R. Iya.
I'm sincerely hoping this thing's broadcasting. I haven't seen anything yet. Hey, there we go. We got comments.
Yeah.
Okay, Cindy just commented. So apparently we are broadcasting. Very cool. Yeah, the one thing I didn't do is get my glasses on. Tricycles are actually a pretty cool form of transportation around here. Hello, Brandon Bishop. How you doing today? That Papa and I are trying a different form of transport. I don't know how well you can see. Yeah, you can't quite see. We're on a tricycle. For some reason, the login icon is still buffering. We're heading to One Pavilion, but we're going to do it by local transport today. That we thought it'd be kind of a fun little experiment to take a tricycat to Birama and then check out a multicab. Heading down to Jeepney multicab to One Pavilion. There we go. Had a brain fart there for a second. Yeah, some days it's definitely safer than driving, that's for sure. Traffic is picking up quite a bit. I don't know about that old, but he looks to be fairly young. Hey, these people figure out how to earn money however they can, and that's kind of the cool part too around here.
I have here.
Sige.
I'll video to give.
Sige, sige. You get this, I'll get the TV.
Yeah.
There you go. Papa. Let's get a video of me real quick.
Yeah.
Our driver, JR. Salamat. Mayang gabi, Jojo. How you doing today? Papa. Andy says hi. You see, that's another form of transport around here that I haven't quite worked up the courage to. I saw somebody get off of one. A lot of these scooters you see with two people on them, they're actually called a hobble hobble, and you can jump on the back of a scooter and pay fairly inexpensive prices. Jojo says hi. Good to see you back.
Right, that you get me?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, cool. This one's almost empty. Whoa. Hey, there's a step up right there. Man, put that. I actually do fit in these things. Oop, here we go. It's close, but I do. Of course. Oops. I think my gimbal just died. There we go. I guess I just turned it off. Of course, Papa fits way better than I do. Sorry. There you go.
Titidan Salamat.
Yeah, that's another tradition here. People in the back just hand their money up to the next person, and it gets passed up to the driver. He makes change, and they start handing it back. I thought that one was going all the way back. Yeah, my first time on a jeepney was back in Manila, and it was definitely at a Filipino height.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 5'11", and in this one, my head's touching the roof, but it's not too bad, and I'm actually sitting all the way up.
Okay.
So 100
A couple of people were less than happy about me videoing, so I flipped the screen around so that you're gonna get my ugly face for a while. I would stick it out the window. Well, we're gonna try that for a minute. There we go. Oops. Yeah, and some of these that are the multi-cam style, they can get pretty tight and tiny. That we lucked out. We got one of the traditional styles, so this one's not too bad for me for height. Speaking of which, I need to run Roosy down there before we go. Get a good checkup done on him. And of course, Philippines traffic. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a red light down there. These things are a ton of fun to go and explore. How much is this? The fare on this is only 10 pesos each. Now, how far can you go on these for 10 pesos? So if we went down to Cologne, it would be... Oh, okay. Okay. Papa just said it's 10 pesos whether you ride the entire route or just a little bit of it, so... Well, actually, at the red light, we're getting off anyhow, so if we get through, we're just going to get through and jump off on the other side. But as you can see, traffic is getting back to normal. Uh-oh, looks like a little bit of an accident back there. Yeah, my biggest problem on these that I've ran into a couple of times is with my wedding ring. I'll wind up tapping the bar and the driver will pull over on you. For whatever reason, comments are coming through in triplicate. Philippine experience, John. Yeah, this is definitely a party wagon. Andy, I could definitely see that in some of the traffic situations. A cab driver and a jeepney driver getting into a altercation. I think that they actually, Philippine experience where it's all loud, overly loud music. I think they actually outlawed that. I don't think they're allowed to do that much. But, yeah, it definitely can be 3 times the fun. In normal traffic, kind of like it is now, it's sometimes quicker to actually get out and walk the last couple 100 yards. There's another white guy in this one, on this one. That most Filipinos don't mind being, you know, vloggers and stuff like that, but sometimes they do. And I try to be respectful. And a couple of them seemed like they were less than comfortable with it, so. Yeah, I think Cebu City, I think the mayor or whoever, whatever powers it be, banned some of that. Because I haven't seen any of the jeepneys with the loud music. And Papa decided it's a little bit easier to walk out for the last little bit. Oh. Hang on. There we go. Mambutak. But now a public market. Mambutak. Want a Coke in it? Lanzones?
Yeah. We will buy this after we go to Pavilion. We have to buy this one. It's very sweet. Sige.
Salamat. YouTube. Yeah, I need to get into a shady spot again and read comments. So I guess we're stopping back here afterwards. Ningon pa ka. I feel like a rat in a maze. Oh! False start.
Just wait.
Wasn't quite quick enough for that one. There you go. I'll let you guys watch down the we've got a hammer for the audience. Yeah, there's definitely a ton of bananas around here. Going back, we'll probably take a cab. Yeah, I'm not terribly sure how long it's going to take to cross the street. I'm not allowed into One Pavilion. I'm part of the unwashed masses, and so that they don't want the unclean in there. They dropped down Cebu province, and Cebu City has dropped back down to level 2. But they're still not allowing the unwashed in a lot of places. And the last time I was here, we decided it wouldn't be best. It would be best if I didn't go back. I did get the bill paid. That's all that mattered to me at that point. In that point in time. But yeah, I'm not even gonna try and go in. If they don't ask Papa for a Vax card, I'll go in next time. You got your Vax card with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Some places are still asking for Vax cards. One Pavilion seems to be a real bad stickler about it. I've seen these apartments after we moved in. It's been rented, but there's still a for rent sign up, but I've never seen any Facebook or any other info on it. I'm kind of curious what it is.
3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms.
They look to be nicer, newer apartments, so I don't know. I've never seen a garden here either, though, so that one kind of concerns me a little bit. I don't know if they're inhabited or not. Man, look like... Yeah, that's the place where Papa and I got haircuts a couple weeks ago. About a month ago. A little over a month ago. I don't know. There's a video of that. Papa, I can't go in. They're not going to let me in.
Yeah. What we are going to buy?
There's
Barako only?
There's 2020. See if they've got Morocco.
Yeah, how many?
Get 5 or 6 of the 10 packs.
Dozen, maybe?
Yeah, get 5 or 6 of the dozen packs.
Only, yeah. Morocco only.
Hey Cindy, what else was it you wanted? That yeah, just get Morocco. Just get Morocco and anything else you'd like, or if you see some bread, get some gardenia bread.
Yeah.
So you,
Okay.
so you,
You just go in. Maybe if I ask them to let you get in, maybe you can get in.
Sige, sige.
I have you.
if I can get in, I'm actually going to end the live stream. But hey,
Ask
Papa,
permission for them.
Papa, if they don't ask you for a card, just continue in.
Okay.
If I notice that they ask you for a card, I'll stay out.
Yeah.
If not, I'll meet you in.
Okay.
Almost, it's the same paint color. Yeah, I'm gonna see if Papa gets in without the card. Oh. Nah, it's looking like he's having to show a Vax card. Mayang buntak. Yeah, he's having to show a Vax card. Oh well. Yeah, the armored car drivers get really upset when you start videoing them, so I'll move away from the door for a minute. Hopefully they don't remember me. Yeah, they're not gonna allow it, which I kind of figured. As soon as I saw him have to take out the Vax card, I knew better. When we go shopping, we just head down to different places. Ayala and the basement parking where you have to have a car to get in there, they don't ask for Vax cards. If you go in, walk up the entrance, they ask for Vax cards. Want to rent an apartment? Now this place, this tower, I've seen some condos for rent and met somebody that was staying there, and it was actually a really nice place. Yeah, I'm trying to get a cigarette lit. Now that's the driveway you take getting up to the parking for the condos. The condos have a slightly different entrance. Mambutak. 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 You see that, and that's part of the problem, and not really problem, but just part of the reality here. Most of these apartments and stuff, this is all you ever see on them. So it's big word of mouth trying to find an apartment here. Generally, the ones that are advertised are a little overpriced. Mayang bundag. Kumusta ka? That yeah, generally vloggers and stuff like that are looked at with a lot of fun and excitement, which is way cool. When we get back to Phoenix, I'm gonna try a few walking live streams, just wandering neighborhood and stuff, and see what happens. And just trying to show a little bit of the difference. Yeah, figuring out what that multi-cap's doing. Papa and I explored back in here one day, and it's kind of neat back there. If I don't answer comments right away, my apologies, but like I say, the comments are coming through in triplicates, so a lot of times these things fly up there faster than I can see them. Yeah, maybe I'd, Andy, maybe I ought to start carrying a shotgun with me. It's getting political season, so I don't think that'd actually be a really good idea either. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I don't think they'd have quite the sense of humor that they would in Georgia. I don't know, in Arizona, people wouldn't think twice about it. That you go into Walmart and it's not uncommon to see a couple, 3 people with a pistol or a firearm strapped on their side. Another friend, subscriber's coming over. He just sent a text message. That's what that ding was. Now this building got a little bit of damage, but they've actually cleared it up really well. That one, that piece glass broke, and they just replaced it with that. I think this one, I don't know, one of these others broke, and it all came down on the ground. Philip Experience, John, you did. I don't know if you mentioned here you bought the ticket, but I did see your video this morning. So you're going to be here in May, a little bit after Cindy and I leave, hopefully. Arizona here a couple years ago, here a few years back, made it so you no longer need to carry a permit to carry concealed. I'm not in love with the idea, but I would never vote it down. That's actually an issue I would probably refrain from voting on. I gotta get up here someplace in the shade where I can see comments. between the glasses and the screen, there's just enough glare that I can't read the comments. You make whatever you comment you want about old eyes, old-fashioned eyes, whatever. And they wouldn't be too far off either. Again, another situation of pedestrians do not have right of way. I don't know where the sun's coming from, but this direction seems to be a little bit better to read with. Yeah, it's actually getting kind of windy, and I don't have a dead cat set up for this phone. Daniel, by all rights, Membendak. There we go, we'll get over here. I guess it's a little too early for these to be set up yet. Daniel, by the 14th, we're expecting, hoping, planning on being back in the U.S. By all rights, we should have been there by a few weeks by that point. By April 14th, that is. Very cool that it is finally working out for you in a time frame that works. I know that was a huge thing for you. Yeah, John Philippine Experience complains Virginia's cold. Northern Canada, I think, has it beat by quite a bit. Yeah, Andy, that we may try to come up and meet you up in your hometown. I don't know if you want me to say where your hometown is. So Cindy's talked about it, and she's just going to take the month of April off, get reacclimated, get comfortable with people watching Shauna and such before she tries to take a job. Yeah, they're checking Vax cards. I do have a way around, but I don't want Papa to see it for a couple of reasons. Okay. Cindy and I are actually talking about if we can find a reasonably priced way to do it, to head up to Kansas City. We may take a drive and just drive through. We've got a friend of ours that lives up in Nebraska in that area. That they're about 3-4 hours from you. And so it might be kind of cool to come up and spend a day with them and then come up and spend a day with you. And just kind of tour the area that way. I'm hanging out over here Because as you can see in the treetops, the wind's kind of stiff out there for some reason. That and I love the smell of all the food here. That April 13th is my birthday, so we may call it a birthday gift to me to do an adventure like that. That since all of you guys are married, Cindy and I have talked about it, and we've kind of strayed a little bit from the original business plan, whatever, for Phil's to Phoenix. We originally started out as a channel that was primarily focusing on developing a good Filipino-American relationship. And we need to get back to doing that. The videos that we've been posting were supposed to be kind of supplemental to that. And we may ask a few of you to do virtual interviews with us. We'll give you some stock questions. Yeah, here's one of the hobble drivers. You can tell by the helmet, by the extra helmet. That we'll give you a stock set of questions and that we'll ask, and give you guys a couple days to prepare for it, and we'll do an interview. If we're not local enough to where we can get to you, we'll do a virtual meeting and just do a virtual interview like that. And we'll try to post one of those once a month. Cindy and I are coming down, setting down. Well, yeah, in your case it'd be Phil Can, but yeah, Filipino Westerner. How do you, in the U.S. we say Phil Am, Filipino American. Do you say Phil Can in Canada? Or Can Phil or Phil Can, or I don't know. There's actually another vlogger that I watch. He does not do anything to do with relationship or anything like that, and it's just coincidental. And Matty Kapuya, that he's Canadian. He was born in Canada, but his family is all Finland. They're all Finnish? Finlander? I don't know what they call a Finland. Somebody from Finland. But he's married to a Filipina that he's periodically made comments about different things that they do. I would love nothing more than to get him and his wife on a virtual meetup to discuss the multicultural aspect of their marriage. I thought we were gonna have a TikTok video here going. But and just different yeah, that ain't working well at all, is it? No. Well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, the other thing to this one, and Joe, Andy, I'm glad you actually recommended this thing. That we've got one of the Moza Mini S, but we got the one that extends. I don't know if you've ever, He does mainly photography, videography channels. Matty Hapuya is his name and the channel name. He used to do a channel called Travel Fields, and I ran across his channel one time it was a video that was recommended that he was doing that was kind of a tutorial, a how-to video about doing travel videos, hence the name Travel Fields. And I was kind of curious how he did it and what his recommendations were, and I started watching them. They are, and this one that does the extension is really nice. It's not terribly far. It's only about a 6-inch extension, but like with this, it helps a lot. You know, that extra few inches will make a fairly decent difference in the sight that you're getting. But it does make it a little bit harder to read comments. Matty Hapuya. I will send you a Facebook link. Matter of fact, I may go through in the comment section and talk about his channel. Put a link to his channel. Oh, they do, and I love this one. That I had the. I had the Shayun. I can't remember the model name. It was really nice. It was fairly compact, but this one got way smaller. This one easily fits inside of my bag, whereas the other one had its own carry strap and case that you would take with you, and it was about a 12-18 inches long case, and probably 4 inches wide, 2 inches deep. You know, it was a decent sized piece of lumber that you had to carry around, whereas this thing fits probably a 6 by 6, 6-inch by 6-inch cube. Again, probably about 2 inches thick, but because it's so much shorter, it fits into a lot of places that the other one won't. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling out, waiting for Papa to come out. And like I say, with the doesn't help me to turn this at all. You guys still can't see this thing at all. With as small as this does get, yeah, it makes it a lot easier to throw in a bag or something like that after you're done with it. Matter of fact, after Papa gets out, I'm gonna log off, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do with it. Then after I log off, I'll pull the phone and set it in here. Mine, the phone holder kind of broke, and I don't know why. That the phone holder still works, and it still holds the phone correctly, but for whatever reason, it doesn't completely close when the phone's out of it. It still holds the phone and all that with no problem. I may do a video on that. That may give me an idea for a video. I don't do well in how-to videos, but I've been asked a few different times about different things, and I've had a couple people ask about what I do for the live streaming, and so I'll probably do a video on that here in the next week or two. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I'm gonna try and get back into doing my walking live streams. Tuesday, Thursday, do the office live streams. Monday nights, we will start posting Chica Chica again, and then Wednesday or Friday, I'll post another video. And just figure that one out. But we're gonna go through and discuss how we want to do this when we get back to Phoenix. And one of the things that we're talking about is continuing to do the Chica Chicas, but do a monthly segment where we do an interview with a Phil Am couple, a Phil Western couple, where we do a relationship advice, you know, how we deal with different problems that are common. I've had a few different people ask about that I've found that you can do them on YouTube in the community section, but you can't do them on Facebook Business Suites anymore. For whatever reason, Facebook took off the ability to do a poll. And so I'm going to do a poll and ask how they'd like the next video conference to be done. Whether it wants to be Facebook Messenger, whether it wants to be continue with the way we were doing it, or if there's another suggestion. The walking live streams, part of it is going to differ by area, because the provider that you use is going to be whatever provider is good in your area. In Cebu, Globe is a little bit better than Smart, but in Cebu, Smart has 5G, Globe does not. That when we go back to Phoenix, we are going to keep both SIM cards, all 3 SIM cards active. That's yeah, that's a different kind of poll. That would actually be POLE. And that's just it. You know, part of this is going to vary by wherever you're at, and that's going to be the biggest difference. They must have long checkout lines or something, because Papa's sure been in there a while. Yeah, that's one of those semantics things that the semantics is actually kind of important. I don't think Papa has his phone on him, or I'd message him to find out where he's at. Yeah, old white guy stripping, just not quite the same. But yeah, you turn on the mobile data, and I'll do it. I'll break it down and do it in a YouTube video. There's some rules and regulations with YouTube. Although I think that someone said that they pulled those regulations, so I don't know. I don't know. But I'm just gonna go with the way, you know, this is how I do it, and knowing that there's several other ways to do it, and the best way is whichever way you're comfortable with and works for you. Last I knew, and when I started doing them, if you had under 1,000 subscribers, basically if you weren't monetized or eligible to be monetized, you couldn't do a mobile live stream through Facebook or through YouTube. You had to do it through a proxy server, which is what I use, the Streamlabs app. And Streamlabs, Camerify, and a few others are free. Overall, I like Streamlabs a little bit better here. Yeah, I'm not even sure where the pennies are going to go on that one, guys. And that's a mental image I really wish you wouldn't have given me, but we got another armored car back there, so we'll go this way. Yeah, you can't see it. When these guys are open, they make a really awesome mango shake. We haven't been into this place. I may have to try that out. Syrup my limpio. Oh, a couple weeks ago this was open. You could go in and out. Huh? Little India. I don't know if a Robinson's nearby here. Well, I do, but I can't get into it again. There's two Robinsons up at Fuente Circle. But both of them are asking for Vax cards. And being part of the Great Unwashed, I'm not allowed to go in there. I just got told I hit 2 gig of data. Yeah, that's the other thing, Daniel, is that you're going to wind up putting data on your phone a lot. That is the one advantage to Smart, is they've got a monthly plan that you pay so much and you get unlimited 5G and you get a bunch of 4G data. So that actually works out quite well. Yeah, we're gonna walk back this way. That still waiting for Papa to come out. There we go. I don't know. To be bluntly honest, I don't know. Daniel asked would a pocket Wi-Fi work out to do these live streams. And that's one of those questions that I can't give you a good answer because I just don't know. If nothing else, it would be worth the experiment and the try at it. Worst thing is it's just not going to work out and you'll have to figure out something else. Now, Andy, were you doing, you said you started out on a pocket Wi-Fi. Were you doing a mobile live stream or were you doing a static upload? Just staying in one place and uploading? Daniel was asking about doing a walking live stream. It's one of those things in theory, I don't see why it wouldn't. But in practice, I don't know if it would. You know, the worst, I'd give it a shot. Sinus issues. Hey David, how you doing today? Good you could join us. I'm just hanging out here in front of One Pavilion. One Pavilion won't let me in. I'm part of the unwashed masses. Papa has a Vax card, so he was able to get in, and I haven't seen him. So I don't know if he's still here or not. For an old man, he can get around rather quickly. And sometimes it's hard to keep an eye on him. Oh, there he is.
I am looking for Mountain Dew. There's no stock.
Voila.
Wala.
That's entirely no fair.
Maybe there at 7-Eleven.
No.
We can
I looked the other day. I forget where I got it.
That's why I'm looking for it.
I was wondering, I thought maybe I missed it. It's coming
I
out.
just buy only Morocco, then cow's meat, then Lucky Me. That's all.
Okay. Sige. Go grab a cap.
Go to another market if we want to.
Go grab a cap.
We just go to the market and buy the sweet corn for the cow's meat. Can we? Or we just go?
We can go.
Huh?
We can go.
Just walk?
Sige.
Okay. Not heavy, it's light.
Yeah, Papa won't let me carry packages. And there's not much in there to begin with. But we're heading back to Banawa Public Market, and then I'll log off, I guess, and we'll grab a cab. So it looks like you may get about an hour and 15 minutes today. All right, David. I got a question for you. In the U.S., they call Filipino-American relationship Phil-Am. Canada, they call it a Phil-Can. What do they say in New Zealand? A Phil-Key? But New Zealanders are nicknamed Kiwis, right? Or is that Australians? That's something I was talking about earlier. There's probably a pretty good chance that I'll hit up everybody on here eventually and just start doing a monthly interview to post Phil's to Phoenix, and getting back to the roots of the channel that we were doing, how you make a multicultural relationship like this work. And obviously we were emphasizing on yeah, hang on. It's yeah, crossing streets in the Philippines are fun. Kiwi Noi? I like that. that's definitely an interesting one. That Papa's getting some lanzones. That I like that, Jojo. Kind of like that old joke about I realize our president could be from Arkansas, but do their names have to be Hill and Billy? Mahmundak.
Morning.
Oh, Papa's getting corn for something. Mahmundak. Hey, Papa.
Yeah.
Itlog. Get the lanzones.
Ilang kilo? 140, sir. Tapos nilong? Oh. Pili kita.
Yeah, Papa's good at making tawad. That this is actually a really
How does it taste? Let's try. Okay.
lanzones.
Sweet. Okay. That's good. Okay. Kaya kung isa ka kilo, boss?
Lanzones are really good, but they got seeds about the size of a pea. Yeah, they're not as sweet as they normally are, but they're still pretty good. And it's probably about the last ones we're going to get before we go back.
Okay. We just ride. Yeah.
It was right up here somewhere. Where did we get eggs the last time? I think it was up here, wasn't it? Yeah, we normally, our fruit lady used to sell eggs. And the last couple times she hasn't had them, so. Sige, sige.
Kailangan sa ka-tray. Extra one. Sa tray. One tray. Okay.
Oo.
Sa ka-tray, pila tray. Okay, 200. Sige. Oh, you're the same. Sa ka-tray, higti lang tayo. Okay. Wala.
Enjoy, Daniel, guys. Appreciate you coming in. I'm getting pretty close to logging off anyhow.
Charge lang.
Yeah, I've noticed that about lanzones. Ants do love those things. Yeah, they actually had a little, ants actually had a little bit of a crunch to them too. Papa.
Yeah. Okay.
Mayambunta.
Okay.
Enjoy, guys. But yeah, we gotta log off here. And after this, we gotta find a cab to get back home too. So.